I completely forgot that this is where I left off. O2 mass required for organic life forms. Yeah, unfortunately, this is like the most boring section of the game, but oh well, it's like 10 minutes. It's because you have like three Clank sections that you have to do back to back. Oh well. And honestly, I don't care about these boxes, so I'm gonna end up just speed running through this area. All right, so three bots to collect here. All right, there we go. There's two, and here's three. All right, I'm enjoying working on that Final Fantasy X video that I kind of mentioned a few parts ago. Only problem is, I kind of underestimated how long it's gonna take to make those type of videos. So I do enjoy making them. I'm gonna continue making them, but at least for now, I guess, while I get used to editing and just get used to in general making these type of videos, it's gonna be releasing at a slower pace. But that's okay for now. All I'm really concerned about now is that I actually get it done. I have some pretty good ideas with it, and I look forward to finishing it out, putting it on YouTube, and seeing what people think. Very passionate about that game, so hopefully I can express that well. Alright, you can set these bots to attack, but I'd rather just I'd rather have them follow me or put them away and just attack myself. Those crab monsters, that's a different story. Alright, there's 6 of them in this room. Tricky part about that recording with the Final Fantasy X video is that I've got like the audio and the songs already recorded that I want to use in the video. The actual cutscene themselves might be a bit trickier. I know they have the Luca Theater where you can watch all the cutscenes, or you have to buy them, but I just end up going that route instead of doing a replay through. Because I kind of want to take videos from all parts of the game, so if I didn't take that route, it would require a full playthrough. Or taking footage from like YouTube or like others, which I don't even want to bother with. At least for now, I want to do the whole thing all with like my recordings and stuff. All right, have them hold the door. And I've absolutely been speedrunning Bleach. That is one thing that's kind of slowing down my, no, that was an accident, there we go. One thing that's been kind of slowing down my work on Final Fantasy X, but I'm trying to learn to have a balance between the two. Also, the weekend's coming up pretty soon, it's Thursday, so I'm gonna have a lot more time to work. The weekend, I'm gonna dedicate a pretty good time to that Final Fantasy X video. The thing with that is that when I'm working on that, time easily flies. So I want to do it. I want to have like 2 to 3 hours of at least an hour or two. Probably gonna be more than that of deep work where I'm not interrupted. Because when I'm doing that on weekdays, I don't have more than like an hour to work on it. All right, I said 3 sections, and this is basically the end of the first section. It might be the less tedious one, but the first one, so there's that to look forward to. And I don't know if the game intended you to split these up, but I'd rather just get this all out of the way. The reason why I say that is because there's that and there's that. You get this one for completing the first section, that one for completing the second and third section.
These Magna Boots are a device designed for climbing special metal surfaces. However, your feet...
Oh, this green tea is hitting. I've literally been running through like 5-6 bags of tea every day now. Literally become a routine. Alright, let's see. It has 6 robots too, I believe. As you can see, if you're not careful, those bombs will blow up. Take out one of your drones. Which I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this, but those stupid blargs are. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're not careful, this is the easiest out of the 3 to lose one of the. Well, actually, no, the final one because of all the fighting. But still, you want to be careful with this. You do not want to do this again. Alright, do I have 6? That's another thing. Make sure you have 6. Make sure you don't lose some because you might accidentally overlook one being killed. And in this area, if you're not careful, they'll get stuck on corners. But here's one of the areas you need to be careful with. Just a maze with a bunch of these yellow orbs shooting. There's the other one right there. I think you have about 10-15 seconds. We're good right there. Here's the next one. I'll just wait this one out. Oh, you went out further than I thought it was gonna. Alright, we gotta make note on that because we're gonna have to deal with it again right here. And when I say I've been reading a lot of Bleach, oh, I mean it. Volume 15. I'm about to start at volume 15 now. Which is crazy because I think a volume of the manga is really like, assuming they're releasing a chapter every day, and it's like 8 chapters a book. That's like, what, 2.5, 3 months? I've read 3 or 4 years of his work that quickly. Alright, I wonder why that thing's slowing down like that. I don't even understand why this PCX2 is so. And it's not even like it's how strong your PC is. I heard that PCX2 in general is just demanding, like no matter what kind of you run. Kind of ridiculous. They run other games that are way more demanding than this, at least from what they would appear to be. And this is the one that would like kind of lag out. I can just stay away from. There we go. Alright, I'll take care of the green ones, you guys. No! Took out like 2 of them. Bitch. As you can see, just worry about taking out the enemies and then you can go back and collect them. Damn. Took out 2 of them in one swing. Did that twice. How annoying. Alright, 8 left. Got 1 following me. I didn't break like half of these. Okay, so I need 8. It's 2, 3. Oh, I can't wait to do a let's play of Going Commando. That's my absolute favorite one in the series. That's literally like my second or third favorite game of all time. And honestly, it might be my second favorite. I don't think there's a single game that would override Going Commando. Final Fantasy X is really the only one. Do I have 8? Yep. Okay, look at that. Under 10 minutes. I thought this was going to take a bit longer, but I guess not. Bolts. Normally I skip all of these, but these are actually worth some. And that is the. Oh, excuse me. Still kind of early in the morning. I'm a bit like still yawning and stuff, but I already lost my train of thought. Damn it. Oh well, infobot.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Of course he's gonna see it. Oh well. Back on the ship.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
July Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Oh, they're still at it. Alright, Joey Resort Pokitaru. Yeah, out of the 3 arcs of this game, this second arc is by far, at least to me, the most atmospheric. Mainly because you got levels like Orxon, Gaspar. Italia was pretty atmospheric. Don't even get me started on Gamblik. And look at this. The island looking level. And hey, that song sounds very familiar. You can kind of hear it's like a sample of the original Velvet theme. Alright, so 2 paths to go. But we'll take this one first. This is completely optional, but in honesty, you want to do this because this starts a side quest that results in the Persuader, a huge discount on weapons. As you can see, it's already very hard. I haven't bought anything and I only have 40,000 bolts. So it's really hard to come by money in this game. But this will give you, what, 75% discount on some weapons, 50% on others. Some weapons, I think it's a 2/3 discount, or a 1/3 discount. Hydro Displacer, and if you don't like the Trespassers, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. This area is loaded with them. But they're not too bad. Well, these are going to be a bit trickier than the other ones. Alright, so 2 locks on the outer, 1 lock on the inner. There's 1 ring on each the outer and middle, and 2. Not bad. There we go. Funny enough, I don't really care for puzzles all that much in video games, but this is like one of the few exceptions where I actually enjoy the puzzles. There was also this game on iOS, I don't know if you guys remember way back. It was actually a compilation of games called, damn, this is the hard part. I think it's called Logic Box, I can't remember. It had a series of different puzzles. One was like, you move your finger and you have to try to cover every tile, but you can't go over tiles you've already touched. One was getting a car to a certain area in the parking lot. Some of the other puzzles. One was filling up a, getting water to go down certain pipes to fill up a certain thing. That was a horrible description of that one, but what else is there? That one had a lot. That's the first few that come to mind. There was other ones too, but I can't remember. All I know, my favorite one was that first one I mentioned, where you have to put your finger and cover every single square without recovering other ones. But it's a shame though. I don't know what it is about like iOS and stuff. Maybe it's like licenses and stuff, but games that were just put on iOS and never brought back. Alright, now honestly, when I run Going Commando, I'm probably gonna run this at a lower resolution. It's running at 1080, but maybe I'll do like 720. Reason being is that I can literally hear the music like slowing down, which is really annoying. Let me see. This one has a lock on each. It's really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, this one's gotta be very precise. Okay, I can use this one to get 2, so this one's gonna have to go here, more than likely. I don't think I sold it already. Nope. How about we can't swap those though. Okay, apparently not. Apparently, maybe this will work. No, you can't go there. You can go there. I sold it. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Wait a second. I didn't even move that where it was supposed to be. Alright, that's progressively getting a bit harder. Why am I just now realizing that, I completely forgot. I was doing like one planet at a time, but... Oh. Well, the upcoming section is a bit longer. So I guess I'll do that section on its own. I don't know. Kind of liking the flow of how these are going so far though, so... And there's no reason to do the fighting here, you're not required. Damn it. What's going on? Oh my god, I almost just died right there. Alright, I'm actually gonna just end this here. That way this won't be too long and the other episode won't be too short. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. The rest of the next episode I'll actually do further exploring and we'll come on that persuader I mentioned. So yeah, thanks for watching.